Miss Olmsted, I want you to know, I know, or Mr. Olmsted, I know that you're there. Mr.
Okay.
Murphy had to go to Judge Oldsaver first.
Okay.
So, he should be joining us shortly. So, when he joins me, I'll bring you back in, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks, bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna put you in the waiting room.
Okay.
Is he leaving? Oh, I thought he was leaving me.
No.
Okay, so good morning, how are you?
Good morning, I'm good, and you?
I'm good. Let me grab your file. And
Yeah. That's a big boy.
all right, sorry, Chris, I'll get rid of the hallway. All right. Let me know. Miss May, were you checking me?
No, I was asking if this is Mr. Taylor.
This is Mr. T.
Thank
Yep.
you.
All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Shaun Taylor, file number 25-22271FH. Mr. Taylor is present in person. Thank you for bringing him so we can get the fingerprints done. He has Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of him. So, Mr. Taylor, have you had a chance to read and review the pre-sentence report?
Yes, I did.
All right, want to scoot up a little bit so you can talk into that microphone? You're soft spoken.
I said, yes, I did.
Okay, and you've had a chance to discuss that with Miss Underwood.
Yes, I have.
All right, and are you satisfied with Miss Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she's given you?
Yes, I am.
All right, Miss Underwood, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
We do not, Your Honor.
All right. Does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
It does not, Your Honor.
All right, the probation department calculated the minimum sentencing guidelines to be 2 to 17 months, and there was an agreement to sentence him to the lower end of the guidelines. Is that correct, Miss Underwood?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. Taylor?
Just briefly, Your Honor. First of all, Mr. Taylor has been polite, respectful, and very hands-on with these proceedings, Your Honor, and knowing what we're talking about. Mr. Taylor, Your Honor, has a background that I think programs in prison would be very valuable for Mr. Taylor, because I think there's going to be a day when he gets out, and I would like to see that with a high school diploma and those skills that I think he's quite capable of doing, and they should offer him now rather than waiting. But I know sometimes they wait closer to outdate. That having been said, Mr. Taylor understands what he did was wrong, Your Honor, and we would ask the court to impose the sentence agreement that was given.
So, Mr. Taylor, you were sentenced back in March to prison, is that correct?
Yes, I was.
And this is your first time going to prison?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, all right, and so you're looking at a minimum of 15 years on that charge. You have some pending cases, 18th district, 36th district, receiving, concealing out of Westland, and Sterling Heights. Have you been able to take care of those?
No, I have not.
Okay, all right. Is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
No, I do not.
So, Mr. Taylor, I can't even imagine the adjustment you're going through acclimating to a 15-year term in prison. I mean, I can't even fathom it. I'm sure you're struggling with it too, but understand that getting in trouble in prison and assaulting people or having weapons is only going to increase the time you serve, because every one of them will stack. And I've had guys come in front of me that were serving like 10 years on a case, but then had 6 or 7 assault of a prison employee or fights or weapons, and now they're going to serve 30 years. Okay,
Yes.
so take advantage of programming, like Ms. Underwood said, get an education, get some training, take advantage of the time, you know, mind your own business, stay out of trouble, and you will get out. all right? But I can't even, like I said, it's an adjustment and I can't even imagine what you're going through, but you have to learn how to survive in the prison system, all right?
Yes, thank you.
So in determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing. The criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for law, and protection of society. So with regard to the plea, so he would serve 2 months to 2.5 years, is that correct? Because it was low end of the guidelines,
It would be 2 to 30, Your Honor.
so 2 to 30.
That's fine. That's
Okay. So it's sentenced the court, you will serve 2 months to 30 months with the Michigan Department of Corrections. You don't get any credits for time served because you were an inmate at the time, which is why I'm telling you, you don't want to catch these new cases because they just stack and stack and stack. You understand?
Yes.
There is a crime victim assessment fee in the amount of $130 and $68 in state costs. And as I said, no credit. Anything else, Mr. Stevens?
Just this sentence will run consecutive.
Oh, yeah, and it runs consecutive. So, Mr. Taylor, my bailiff's gonna hand down to your notice of right to appellate review. You're gonna initial and date it, just acknowledge you received your paperwork. 2 of those copies are for you, and if you wish to appeal your sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days, okay? And thank you for your patience this morning. Thank you. All right, good luck to you. I received back a signed copy of the note. All right, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jason Crone. We have 2 files, 23-21520FH, 24-21715FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Crone. You're here for the motion at 9, right, Miss?
Oh,
Clark?
yes, I
Yeah,
am,
yeah.
sorry.
All right, this is the date and time set for mock sentencing as well as a contempt of court sentencing. Mr. Crone, have you had an opportunity to read and review the pre-sentence report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss that with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she has given you?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Underwood, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
We do not, Your Honor.
Before the court passes sentence, is there anything you wish to say on behalf of Mr. Crone?
Your Honor, I think it's significant to note that Mr. Crone offers no excuses. He's asked me to make none because he was going through a rough time. I've been saying that, and I think things got out of his control. He appreciates very much Mr. Moore's willingness to have him back and the court's willingness to have him back in recovery court. And it's my hope, Your Honor, that the court would implement the recommendation and that it wouldn't be very long before Mr. Crone is found a bed in treatment.
Okay. Mr. Crone, is there anything you want to say on your own behalf?
Yes, Your Honor. Out of the 14 years that I've been using, addicted to crack cocaine, this last year in drug court, I've never made so much progress. I haven't made the progress that they expected me to make. But out of the 14 years, this last year in drug court, I have done really well. Out of the years that I was using, it was almost every day I was using crack cocaine and I couldn't stop. In this last year being in drug court, I've only used 6 times in the whole year. And that sounds like a lot, but in the last 14 years from using every day almost, that I really want to stay in drug court. It helps me a lot going to the meetings, and I understand that I failed a couple of times, and but drug court has kept me alive. Going and reporting, having the restrictions on me has really helped me. And I realized when you told me a week ago when I pled guilty, you said, Mr. Crone, you need to think really long and hard what you really want. And Your Honor, it didn't take me very long because I know that I want to stay clean. And being in drug court is the only way that will really truly help me. And I'm being sincere about that. And I also want to thank Tom Moore for helping me out and talking to me. And that's all I have to say, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Crone. Mr. Crone, you're absolutely right. I mean, you have made great leaps and strides this year. But you're just gonna have to work harder because you have to get control of this. You know, otherwise we can't keep you in recovery court for the rest of your life. I won't be on the bench that long, but you know, you've got to use your resources, and hopefully this has been a wake up. Anything else, Mr. Crone?
No, I just want to thank Tom Moore, and that's it, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, well, it is the sentence of the court. You continued on probation. You will continue in the recovery court program. You will serve 90 days. You get credit for 9 days on this violation. And as soon as we can find a bed, we will release you to an inpatient treatment program. And you know the routine. You can't leave there. You can't get in trouble because that would be a violation of probation too. And I've got this great program out of Eaton County called the RAP program, which is a lockdown for a year. So, you know, I'd rather you stay with us than go there, but that is out there, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Crone, we're gonna send over to you your notice of right to appellate review. Sign 1 copy for each, and I'll dismiss the contempt of court. Sign 1 copy for our records for each file. The other copies are for you, and if you wish to appeal your sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. And we'll see you when you get back, okay? Maybe they'll let you zoom in. All right, good luck, Mr. Crone.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Moore.
Sure.
You're welcome.
All right.